I love him, but he's an ass. I was glad when I saw you pulled up that I had her out and not him.
I'll text you if we're coming back.
Okay. Hi, Tim, I have the jerk.
Chop for days on end.
Yeah. Yep. And the neighbors told us that the guy used to sell this place. He would, like, anytime something came down, he'd just chop it up and, you know, put it in a pile. But if you don't have regular fires, then it just...
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. That or a fireplace or something.
Yeah.
You know, somewhere to get rid of it.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got years and years worth of fire pit wood. So I'm like, well, they actually... That's how they keep their homes. I'm like, well,
oh, yeah.
Tom and I talked, and we're like, just come get it.
Right.
You know, and then she, like if we're out of town, she'll do morning chores for us.
Oh, okay.
So, which is nice because they're just down the road. So then if I have to have somebody come in the evenings, it's not as bad.
Right.
You know. And the only things that have to be done in the mornings is feed the goats, let the goats out, and make sure the chickens got out. So I'm not as worried about having somebody who may not have as much experience. I know they had cows, but the horses can be a different kind of
for sure.
animal. And since Charmer's a jackass, I'm like, I want people who have horse sense to be around him. Yeah, I know. I'm picking on you, aren't I? Well, I kind of was a jerk today. We have a guest staying at our house.
Oh.
We have a male goat in so that the girls can get bred.
Oh, sure.
And Charmer has decided that he has a strong, distinct disliking for the boy.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
Got attitude, huh?
I believe he's jealous because the boy can do things that Charmer cannot.
Oh.
And they're sharing a pasture, so he gets to see all day long while the boy takes care of business.
All that fun.
Yeah, exactly. I think he's a
Oh,
little,
I can't.
like, I hate you for that. So anytime because I don't let he's not our goat, we don't feed boys grain.
Yeah.
So when the girls are being grained, he has to be somewhere else.
Oh.
Oh, Charmer. Oh. So I'm gonna tie him to the front gate here next to the pasture so that when the goats come out, he can see them and blah, 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 but he's not in with Charmer, who will chase him and be a jerk to him if he's by himself.
Right.
Well, Tom said this morning he was watching Charmer. He kept running at the gate trying to scare the guy. And I'm like, what a jerk you are. Huh, you're just a jerk. I love you, but you are. Oh, you know better. Stand quietly.
Whoa.
Oh. Yeah, just think, the next time I see you, it'll actually be warm.
Ought to be.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I better not jinx myself.
Such a roller coaster.
I know. That was not bad for you.
Good.
Yeah, I'll take that. Oh. Oh, look at that. You've been picking it up. Oh, good boy. That's good. Wow. There you go. Oh. Like, you're saying all these mean things about me. I'm going to show you how good I can be. Yeah, before we left for that trip, I put 3 bales of hay out because I was like, my husband is not going to want to have to deal with hay hanging the horses in that weather.
Yeah.
I'm like, this will tide them over till I get home. Oh.
Well, we saved a lot on hay this year.
Yeah.
I didn't throw any until the first weekend in December.
Nice.
So, man, yeah. And they just didn't consume as much either.
Yeah, because they were, yeah.
They didn't need all that energy.
Yep. Which was nice.
Yeah, I'll take it, you know.
Yep.
that's global warming. It ain't so bad.
Yeah. I said to myself, I'm like, okay, I've got hay that's in there now that's over a year old. I should probably get it out of there.
Yeah.
So I'm feeding a little bit more and letting them have. Hey,
Oob.
don't. Letting them have a little bit more so that we can, you know, and then I'll just buy new for next year, which it'll suck, but at the same time, I don't want to go too long with the hay sitting in there.
Right.
So.
Becomes habitat for all kinds of other animals.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was out in the back chicken area last night, I think it was, or the night before, and we have field mice, and the field mice don't bother me.
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever. But I all of a sudden I saw this tail going under the pallet I was standing on, and I'm like,
Possum?
no, it wasn't quite that big, but I'm like, but that didn't look as small as a field mice, so I'm thinking it might be a rat.
Oh.
So I told my husband, I said, you need to find that thing and get it out of here.
Damn.
I said, I could be wrong, it could just be a field mice, because it was one of those things, like I caught it just as it was going under, so, you know, eyes kind of could play some tricks on you, or maybe how big it was.
Right.
And usually you don't just see one.
Nope.
So
That
like,
is absolutely correct.
Yep. And so I was like, it may not be one, but if it is one, I said it needs to go.
Yeah.
Because it don't go now. So
They're nasty.
yeah. So I'm hoping that once we'll pull that pallet out and get it cleaned off, maybe it'll turn out to just be a mouse, a field mouse. And I don't like the
See
field
how
mice.
many tunnels are under there. With rats, there'll be.
Yeah. Well, the
You know.
nice thing is he was going actually into the pallet because it
Through
sits in
it,
there. Like
yeah.
so, I think, and I mean the
Could
chickens
be
get
but
stuff like
yeah,
all.
maybe.
So, and I move that pallet every couple of months, even in winter, so that
Okay.
we don't get this. You know, oh, I'm gonna build a home under this.
That's what ends up happening.
Exactly. Yeah. And I'm like, nope. I move things around all the time in that outdoor coop because I don't want their deciding they want to do something they shouldn't. Come on. Hey, you. Come on. There we go.
How about that?
That's good. Boy. Yeah, I think this spring, once it's nice enough and we're gonna have a nice warm sunny day, I want to clean that whole barn out, take everything out, and then re-put things together
Right.
in a more user-friendly use. This would be nice with them if they get that pile out of there, that'll open that area up too. And then if they get that second pile of wood out, that'll open up more of the backyard. If we can get fencing up, or even temporary fencing, I can let the goats out there.
Yeah. Now that spring work is exciting.
Oh, yes. I like it at the very beginning because I'm like, oh, look, this is fresh and new when you try this stuff. But by the beginning of summer, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, well, maybe
It's
I'm not
getting
as...
old.
Yeah, exactly. When is winter coming again so I don't have to do some projects? I did promise myself, though, this year I'm not volunteering as much and stuff because I don't want to overtask myself. I think I ran myself a little ragged last summer.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no end to that kind of thing, you know, you can just burn yourself right out.
Yes, you can. And it's hard to say no to, you know, even my friend and I, like, everybody's always telling us, you guys just need to learn to say no. You need to learn to say no.
Yeah.
And we don't do well at no.
Yeah, I know, that's exactly it.
And so the other day she was giving me a hard time because she works for this service dog organization that we went to the event for, and they asked, you know, like on their card, like if anybody's interested in volunteering or whatever. And I said, sure, you know, we could talk about
help
it.
out, do my part,
exactly.
blah, blah.
And she sent me back a response a couple days later when they were going through them. I see you said yes again. And I'm like, you know me, I cannot say no.
You are now the head leader of
Yeah.
this committee.
Yeah, I could see her doing that too. Like, no, that's not what I meant. That's not what I wanted to do.
I got that when I signed up to be on their planning commission for our township.
Uh-huh.
Hadn't had a meeting in years, you know, that just had nothing going on.
Yeah.
I came on, and right away had for a meeting about every month for a year and a half, 2 years, because we had to redo the ordinances.